Right, well guys, what have I been up to? Bits and bats. Been doing some filling in the roof. This is turning out to be a far bigger job. I'm at the point of just giving up with this, I'll be honest. I've been chipping away at this mountain of work and never seem to be getting any closer. Oh, excuse me, I've been using super glue and bicarbonate soda powder to fill gaps here and there. I bought a pack of epoxy putty to do the big stuff with. I can't find it anywhere. I've lost it in my house full of crap. Anyway, so what have I done so far? These are the rear door panels, made up from reworked front door panels. Started to paint it because I had a different plan for those. So I need to manufacture some of these little short pieces, trim pieces. That's just the hood, which we don't need right now, and it's just fighting me. I'm like really hacked off at the moment. You can go away. Go on, go lay down. Every time I make a video, she comes in. Right, if I sound a bit pissed off, it's because I am. Right, that's a new rear hatch. That's obviously the piece that was there originally. I cut it out. Just need to make some like barn door open. I don't know whether they're going to open or not. And glaze and hinge that. Yeah, that sounds easier said than done. Right, so that's all I've done with this. I don't know if I told you in the last video, it's been a while since I did an update. I am painting it green. There's a colour that Mercedes do their AMGs in. It's not quite British Racing Green, and it's not like a candy apple green. It's somewhere in between, and that will suit this beautifully, I reckon. Right, and the one that I've been getting a lot of questions about, to be honest, is this puppy. My Trexus Emax. I have 3 of these, but this is the only one that's actually running. Well, when I say running, it doesn't look like it's running, does it? For some reason, while it's been sat on the shelf, it's decided to take a shit and empty all the oil out the rear shockers. I don't know why. It has done this because the fronts have not. They're still fairly, although for some reason, yeah, there's a hell of a lot of bodywork still to do with this. Right, brief history for those who haven't seen this in such a long time. This video is not going well. I found this at work. It's like a little version. It only has 3 wheels, so I'm thinking of doing something with it later. Right. So, what's the plan with this? It's not keeping this body, I don't think. I was gonna get rid of it, but I once had it on one of those, which is a Thunder Tiger Tomahawk Nitro buggy. It's 110, but if you extend it a little, it's slash sized. So since an Emacs and a Slash have the same wheelbase, I did have this on one of those, and it looked brilliant. It had the right perfect wheels, so I'm going to put that back on there as a smaller basher, because this thing has been broken so many times. It started off as a 4-door king cab, and I've chopped it down to an extra cab, I think they call it, and then I chopped it down to just a 2-door, and I was going to do like a Paul Walker fucking Brian O'Connell replica from Fast and the Furious, and then I decided no, I still got all the bits, so I put it back to how it was. But as you can see, wow. This, I don't know if you can see that, but you can, oh no, you can't. Oh, the camera's not picking it up. There's a gap there. You can see through that gap there. I'm going to use the super glue and bicarbonate soda method to fill all these gaps. Once you do that, it's like plastic. It's like it's almost as good as melting plastic. So yeah, that's the plan for that. I'm going to rebuild that. I'm going to paint this red. I have a nice tin. I don't know if you can see it there. Nice tin of red paint that I bought. There we go. Look, hiding in the back there. I've had it a long time. I'll open. It's still okay. It's a weird brand of paint, but it's for like garden furniture and outdoor plastics and stuff. And it is tough. I painted straight onto the black with it as a tester, and it took some sanding off, so it's going to be a good hard coating for this. This hasn't been run, well, as you can see by the dust, it's been on the shelf for a long time, but I don't think this one has actually moved under its own power for about 3-4 years. And it's got a decent power plant in it, but I'm going to have to take that off. As you can see, it's manky under here. It's woo, dirty. I'm going to have to take this motor off and give it a good strip and clean before I dare run it, or it'll just destroy itself. Trexus motors don't like dust. Why don't I put these great big vents in if they don't like dust? But hey, there you go. Right, so yeah, now there's no sign of any oil leakage. There's none on the shelf where it was sat, but it's quite obviously lacking in oil. So yeah, that's the Emacs. I've got a hell of a lot of bodywork coming up for this truck. This is on the first incarnation of the 1/6 350. I had an extended Tamiya Blackfoot. As you can see, I had like 2 or 3 chassis which are cut up. This one actually is, if you notice, it's a little bit longer. There are 3 of those and only 2 on there. That is actually, if you put all the mechanicals from there onto that, it's exactly the right size for a clodbuster shell. So I made my own, like, God, klutz today. So yeah, let me just put stuff away. Right, so next model. This is my well, it started out as a 2-wheel drive chassis, then it became CC01. Now it's currently on an axial, a shortened axial S610 chassis, but I don't know if it's the axles or the gearbox, that neither one are S610, but the angles on the drive shafts, they're really steep angles on it, and it doesn't want to work at all. I mean, ironically, it's really good suspension on this. It's proper sort of fairly. We had that little extra weight of the gearbox and the battery and the drive shafts. It's actually pretty good as far as behaving like the real Fall Guy truck. Very bouncy. I jumped it and it bounced, and well, that's the only time it's been out. But lately it's had a few additions. Now, anybody who follows me on Facebook, on the groups that I've been, will have seen these, but a good friend of mine has just got into 3D printing, and he printed me those. I've wanted the proper badging on this forever, and he just came with these the other day. I'm not sure if you can really get them on this. It's not gonna focus. Gonna focus? No, they're that small you can't see it, but it's a Sierra Grand 2500, which is screen accurate badging for a 4-wheel truck. I've got some. Oh, these are a bit bigger. Maybe we can see that. I don't know. Come on, stop. Is it picking that one up? No, it's not picking any of it up. But these are the stickers I had on it. Tamiya Limited V8, sort of like. And it's like he prints stuff for Engage Railways, but I talked to him about doing some badges, and wow, guy came up trumps with these, man. Now, if anybody's interested, let me know, because he's taking this on within his business. He's got a site, he's got a thing on Etsy. I don't have the details to hand. I'll get the details. If anybody's interested, let me know, because he's done loads of Ford, Jeep, Dodge, Toyota, Volkswagen, Hyundai. He's pretty much covered every brand you can think of, both on both sides of the pond, and they are damn good quality, man. I mean, I mean, if he did these for me as a favour, as a friend, but if I paid for those, I'd be very happy. They are very good. Now, what am I doing with this Fall Guy truck, you ask? I bought this as a donor vehicle Being a 1/12, it's slightly smaller scale underneath. Now, it's a real deal. It's a proper crawler with all the... But I figured extend these links and drive shafts and all this gubbins underneath will be much better suited to this body. As you can see, the wheelbase is not actually that far off. It's only about maybe 2 centimetres, maybe an inch, less than an inch difference. So all I'd have to do is extend the rear links. I won't have to even mess with the front ones. So yeah, these are the tyres that came with it, and 1.9 rims, and they will be perfect scale for that as well. They're like 155 sized wheels, but they're 1.9 tyres. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to crack on with that soon, and that's where we are right now. I've got... Now, I found this while I was milling about looking for... this is years and years old. I'm hoping high adhesion filler for plastic bumpers. I'm hoping it'll do for the body shell and that. It's only going on the inside that won't be receiving any paint, but it'll be hopefully sticky and flexible, so hopefully that will do the job. And that's what I was going to show you. I've made, these are old Emacs wheels. They are exactly the right size to fit on the tyres that came with that originally. So I'm hoping to put these on, cut it down, hoping to put these on it and eventually make it a drift truck. Now, these are the original wheels. I'll put these on the back. They're supposed to bolt on the back of beadlock, steel beadlock wheels. But I've just bolted them on the back of here to give these toy grade rims a 12mm hex. It didn't go very well. I didn't fit them very well, so I need to redo that. As you can see, wonky. These are the older ones. They're alright if you're running straight to like a Tamiya style axle with the pin, but that's a Thunder Tiger under there and they don't do that. But they've got 12mm hexes, which sit on a weird sort of triangular shaped hex underneath that. It's a weird fitment. They're specifically for that car. So anyway, right, so yeah, that's it. Hoping that the nice weather's here. As you may know, it's a slammed on my kitchen table, but the fridge is in place. So and do you know where I live, it's so hard to just get rid of a refrigerator. It's all bureaucratic red tape over regulations for the CFC gases and stuff that are in it. So I can't just put them out and let the scrap people take them. I've got to actually dispose of them properly. So until I can get rid of that thing, I can't put my table back in. I'm thinking of just shoving it in the garden and using it as a table. Anyway, if I had power in my shed, I'd shove it in the shed. Anyway, right, 13 minutes, so there we go. That's where we're at. I'm going to go and enjoy a cup of tea right now. How British. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully, yeah, my coffee things. This is the colour. That bright red there, that's the colour that truck is going to be. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully, I've got, they call it on the go adapter for your phone, so I can plug a memory card straight into my phone from the computer. So I'm not very tech savvy, so I'm not really managed to get my phone to link to my laptop. So hopefully once I get that side out, I can download a load of videos and upload all my old running videos. Wait, wouldn't that be exciting? Anyway, thanks for watching, peeps. Hopefully loads more soon. Thank you. Goodbye.